Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel again. And for those who are new, hello. It's me, Brenda. And I just want to thank you guys kasi malapit na tayo mag 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 for me is napaka-happy ko na kasi syempre medyo marami na yan eh. So it means na meron din palang tumitingin sa mga content ko. And of course, nakikita ko lahat ng comments nyo. And I'm also thankful that you find it very helpful and informative. So for today's vlog, we are going to talk about these frequently asked questions or yung mga kadalasang tinatanong ng mga kababayan natin of coming here in New Zealand. Kasi with my first vlog, the how did I migrate in New Zealand and the student visa pathway, maraming nag-message sa akin ng personal and maraming additional information as well. So it means marami talaga ang nagpaplano na pupunta dito to start their journey here. And most of them are with families and some of them also are single. Yung gusto dito magsimula ang journey abroad. So guys, before I start, just a disclaimer, I am not an immigration advisor or an immigration lawyer. So this vlog is solely based on my experiences and on what I've read on the website or the government websites. So the first frequently asked questions is the cost of living here in New Zealand. First is, let's talk about the food. So, gaano ba kamahal dito? Gaano ba kamura dito? So, first siguro, let's make a breakdown based on family and based if you're living here as a single person. Okay, so for the family, let's do this just monthly lang. So, for monthly kasi, let's say 400 to 800 New Zealand dollars. So, New Zealand dollars. Simula pa lang ngayon, sinasabi ko sa inyo, if you come here and then mag-grocery kayo, huwag kayong mag-convert ng New Zealand dollars to Philippine pesos kasi ang sakit. As in. So, for example ngayon, what is the current currency rate? So, now New Zealand to Philippine peso is 35.42. So, ayun. So, hindi na lang. Anyway, we're earning dollars naman here, diba? So, pagdating mo dito, dollars ka na rin. So, syempre, ang gagastusin mo rin is also dollars. Okay, so back to the food expenses. So, for the family, monthly, it should take up to 400 to 800 New Zealand. 400 to 800 because when you say family, so like mine, so I can say we are family kasi we have our son. So, let's say 400 to 500. Pero if meron ka namang 3 to 4 kids or even 5, so medyo 800 to 1,000 na yun. So it really depends on the needs and consumption. Syempre, if meron na tayong mga anak, gatas, diaper, diba, yung snacks nila, pagkakain na sila. But then again, I can tell naman na if you know how to budget the food, pwede naman din nababaan. Diba? Kasi, diba tayong mga Pinoy naman, mahilig naman tayo sa pangat daw eh. Yung pangatlong init. The second one is monthly if you're living here as a single person. So, syempre, it should be cheaper. So, let's say 150 to 300 New Zealand dollars. So, with that, siguro din pwede ka mag-adapt na more expenses as a single person kasi as a single, if meron ka lang jowa, yung ganun, mahilig kayong lumabas. Yung mga dine-in, diba? Yung mga fine dining. So, medyo mahal syempre ang restaurants dito. Gusto mo talaga magtipid, then, iwas-iwas mo na sa mga kain-kain sa labas. Kasi pricey talaga dito ang kakain ka parati sa labas. So, even if you drink coffee outside, it's about $5. So, gagawin mo is, bili ka na lang malaking yung bottle ng yung mga Nescafe or Moccona na mga instant coffees. And then, it would take you up to months. And magkano lang yung, diba, mga $10 lang. Yung sobrang laki na yun. Imagine, every dollar is $35.42. So, kailangan talaga nating magtipid din. So the second one for cost of living here in New Zealand is how about the transport here? It could be bus transport and car transport. So for me, and I think for everybody here, car is not for luxury, but it is a necessity and it is essential. Why? Because kailangan mo talaga mag-drive. Kasi for example, as a family, meron kayong gustong puntahan over the weekend. So, medyo malayo ang mga magagandang mga spots dito. So, kailangan mo talagang mag-drive. And here, if you have, again, as a family, if may anak ka, hindi ka lang pwede mag-rely sa husband mo na mag-drive sa inyo. So, the wife also should take part on how to drive, especially kayo lang halos magbabanding ng anak mo. So, especially when you put your son or daughter into a child care center na. So, hindi pwedeng mag-rely lang dito sa husband. So, that's most of the cases, ha? Okay? So, for the bus, the fare is about $6 for the train. Yeah, I think that's a train. And then the bus fare kasi, if you get the 80 hop card, there is a 80 hop card nun. So, if you buy that one, napakalaki ng discount. So this is applicable for the bus cards like that and the train. This is very applicable to the people living in CBD or in the cities, sa Auckland CBD. So based on my experience, so when I was a student, kailangan kasi nasa city lang kami. Syempre, doon lang din nagre-rent, then doon din ang school. Diba kasi student visa nga entry ko dito. So, lahat accessible sa akin through bus. So, that's why I really have that 80 hop card kasi everyday naman ako nagbabas talaga. And, syempre, nag-train din. So, that is very helpful for me and of course, tipid din. So, makakarinig ka parati sa akin ngayon ng tipid at budget. Kasi, diba, if we are OFW, Overseas Filipino Worker, so, syempre, kailangan talaga ma-practice natin ang pagtipid eh. Kasi 'di ba syempre hindi lang naman para sa atin itong mga na-earn natin. We're also giving some support to our families back in the Philippines. And of course, para sa future plans din, future goals, 'di ba? So, magtipid-tipid sa mga hindi necessary na mga gastos, i-keep muna and then okay, so again, the bus is more essential for those who are living in the cities. So, pag nasa city ka, marami namang bus dyan then you can take the bus. The amount of the car kasi except sa brand new. So, syempre, if you want brand new, then you can, but it costs you thousands. Like, meron is around 30,000 New Zealand dollars. Syempre, like, for us, so, we call this like commuter cars. Kung sasabihin kasi dito na second hand, maayos na gamit ng previous owner, you can buy a car here worth 1,000 to 3,000 New Zealand dollars. So enough na yun, bongga na yun, okay na yun. And speaking also of petrol or fuel, depends on the usage. So when we say like for example 5 days per week kan gumagamit, so again for us maliit na car lang. So we can spend that our petrol or fuel is $50 to $70 New Zealand a week. So ayun din, i-consider nyo rin din yan kasi medyo malaki na rin yung gastos, diba? And of course, madagdagan yan if weekend, so off, kailangan yung lumabas, gusto nyo lumabas with the family, with the friends, and then syempre magbabawas din ang fuel. So you have to consider that one as well. So the next question is about the rent. So, ito talaga, maraming questions talaga nito kung paano ang cost ng rent dito. So, gaano ba kamahal, gaano ba kaano. Okay, so merong tinatawag dito na flatting. So, yung flatting is para, so, example, kahit sa apartment ka man, nagre-rent or sa bahay man, so, flatting ang tawag doon. And then, may kasamahan ka na rent mga flatmates mo. Okay? So, sa flatting, pwede dito na may own room ka and then meron ding shared room ka. So, kung gusto mo ng privacy, yung parang ikaw lang talaga lahat, yung ikaw ang sa sarili mong room and then meron ka sariling bathroom, of course, you can have that. Meron dito mga, sa'yo ang master's bedroom, like in-suite bathroom. So, sa'yo lahat. So, merong ganun. So, it really depends on your preferences. So, what I'm gonna show you is this Trade Me. Okay, so this Trade Me. So, Trade Me, kung nakikita mo siya. So, ayun. Again, the link, I will put it later in the description box. Okay? So, sa flatting, guys, so for own room, cost about if you are single and pero shared bathroom naman, so medyo mababa, $200 to $300 a week. Again, this is based on na-search ko na sa Trade Me. Okay, so lahat din magdi-differ magdi-differ saan kang area, saan kang suburb. Of course, it's definitely pricey here in Auckland, and lalo pag nasa CBD ka or nasa city ka mismo. But if you live a little bit farther, so pag medyo malayo ka na tumira, so syempre medyo cheaper na din. For the families, so ang families dito, you can rent your own house, and also you can rent an apartment. So it really depends on you. If buong family mo is nasa city, so you will rent the whole apartment. And if buong family mo gusto you want to go outside of the city, then you can rent the whole house. Okay, so it also depends. It also depends on the area. So for example, for the house, like the suburbs, so weekly, the rental could cost you up to $450 to 1,000 New Zealand dollars weekly. Again, we're talking about this weekly. Isipin mo na lang kung mag-convert ka. Which is, I told you, wag na mag-convert. So, ganyan kamahal ang renta dito. Okay, so for the apartment as well, if your whole family will rent the whole apartment. So, it depends again. So, again and again, most pricey there in CBD. So, mas mahal talaga siya. And the negative thing about CBD is mahal ang parking doon. I think you have to pay for the parking for the apartment. So, unlike if suburb kasi malalaki ang lupa, may off-street parking, so ganun. Yun ang mga benefits din. And of course, if you want to own a house, which I will definitely make it in another video. So, this video will be just part 1. And then, I can do part 2 on the other coming videos as well. So, para hindi naman medyo boring. Okay?